Crossworders Got Talent. 9 contestants have special skills to perform. And we start out with a contestant who describes herself as a crazy Canadian.
Yay!
She usually goes by the name Polly Esther. She's performed at Second City Main Stage in Toronto, the Funny Women Comedy Festival in Chicago, and many people's living rooms. Fiona Newman.
Are we allowed to clap?
Hello. Oh God, camera right in front of me. So, it's been about a year since I've performed anything, and I'm really rusty, and I thought, you know what, I'm also incredibly afraid of singing in public, so why not just like get rid of all these fears all at one go? Yay! And do it on a child's accordion that I taught myself how to play an hour ago. Hopefully this will work out. I've taken the liberty to borrow a tune. This is a tune called Puzzle Girl, but you might recognize the song a little bit, but just don't tell Mr. Joel, okay? I'm here representing the Commonwealth. That's right, when here, I'm the queen. Unlike her, I'm not lazy. I'm funny, a wee bit crazy, but not crazy like Mr. Winning Charlie Sheen. Smile. I don't practice as much as I should in the year. Oh, there we go. Though I have lots of books on the shelf. I have the same last name as Stanley, but he doesn't really help me. I have to fend for myself. Random 4-letter words. Olio, aria, epi, area. Etui, enya, abs, nay. I have a hard time remembering presidents, though there are certain names that I like. There's Harrison and Harrison, Adams and Adams, Bush, Bush, Johnson, Johnson, and I. Smile. I spell the word neighbor, O-U-R, leader and theater, R-E. Most times my brain tanks as I fill in the blanks. That doesn't fit. Oh, no, wait. The problem is me. Big smile. Random Canadian National Anthem lyrics. Oh, Canada, our home and native land. True, north, strong, and free. Oh, Puzzle 5, you're no friend of mine. Nothing to you compares. For a whole 30 minutes, I'd rather have rickets, because I'll only fill in 15 squares. Smile. There you go. This is an hour of accordion learning. Last line. Sometimes if I'm sad or a little bummed out, whenever I feel my mind roam, I just think of you all and this tournament, and I feel like I'm right back home. Thank you for making this home. God save the Queen.
All right, well, we have a second Canadian perform next. Comedian Bruce Wright. He's from Toronto, and he returns to the tournament after completing his baptism of fire as a rookie last year. Bruce Wright.
Well, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Yeah, as Will mentioned, it's my second tournament, and it's wonderful to be back. And I have to say that one of the things I like best about this event is that it fosters a real sense of community. And I think it's because we're all here striving to attain the same elusive goal, which would be...
Getting out of the e-room.
Okay, sure. I was going to say a free Wi-Fi in the lobby. That'd be all right. Now, it's true we do all share a fascination for words. And I think the deeper you go into the language, the more you have to sympathize with a non-English speaker who's trying to grapple with this bewildering language for the first time. Especially some of its more confusing terms, like the word sanction. Now here's a word that, on purpose, means both approval and punishment. So imagine the plight of a poor ESL student who's watching a newscast and is trying to make sense of this. The United Nations announced today that it sanctions sanctions in the country of Out-of-Luckistan. Yeah, now poor Agamemnon has no idea if you're approving the punishment or punishing the approval. Welcome to the English language. Buckle up, you're in for a bumpy ride. Now, some words can be loaded in other ways, and sometimes just the sound of a word is enough to make or to affect the way it makes you feel. And for instance, I would say that words that begin with the letters sn, or the sound sn, generally tend to be unpleasant. Sneer, snub, snore, snark, you get the idea. In short, it's not nice. And the same goes for names. So if any of you are planning on having children, or even if you're having children but you just don't know about it yet, you might want to steer clear of names or choosing a name that begin with the letters SN. Because from what I've seen, things didn't turn out so well the last time somebody named their child Snidely. Or even worse, Snooky. Now, another thing that parents discover when they're choosing a name for a child is that many names have an intrinsic meaning, but we hear them said so often that the meaning tends to become lost. But imagine what it would be like if we all had to do what our names meant. So if your name was Bill, you would invoice people. If your name was Sally, you would go for it. If your name was Sue, you'd be taking people to court all the time. If your name was Rob, you would steal from people. Well, it's kind of the same thing as Sue. If your name was Roger, well, you know. But if this were the way things were, there are some names that I just wouldn't want to have. Like Barry. Now, nothing against the undertaking profession, but I just wouldn't dig it. First runner. Nor would I want to be called Bob. I mean, I don't even like apples that much. Another aspect of the English language that is one of my favorites is the fanciful terminology we have for gatherings, for groups of things. And it can be a lot of fun to invent your own. I mean, if you could have a bevy of beauties, or a gaggle of geese, why not a Google of search engines? And some of the ones that I like the best are those that are most evocative of their membership, like a murder of crows, or a parliament of fools. Sorry, did I say fools? I meant idiots. Sorry, is my Canadian showing? But some of the ones that I'm most fond of are the ones I'm going to say now because I made them up. Something you would see outside the courthouse, a litigation of lawyers. At the casino, a deck of dealers. At the baseball diamond, an impasse of umpires. And in a restaurant kitchen, a sauté of sous chefs. Now this can be a lot of fun and it's safe, so feel free to try it at home. By the way, there are a few things I've been wondering about lately. Here's one. If someone could be described as ineffable, wouldn't it follow that they can't be effed? And is that in any way related to being feckless? Just wondering. Here's another. If someone you protect is your protege, does that mean that someone you neglect is your negligent? Yeah, but you can see right through that joke. I'll admit, that was a bit skimpy. But I said it for the sheer joy of it. When I was here last year, I talked about something that I like to call chance meanings. Now that's when you see two random words in a puzzle that are normally unrelated, but when you see them together, they suggest something fun. So I've brought a few examples, a few more examples, and if I may, I'll share a few of those with you. So let's start with the first pair. Ergo, argo. Well, Jason heard there was this golden fleece across the sea. Apparition, opportunity. A ghost of a chance. Ion, crime. Guilty as charged. Schnauzer czar. Ivan the Terrier. Oprah, uhura. No, I don't think she'd settle for anything less than captain. Otis, intern. Getting in on the ground floor. Alibi era. The age of reasons. Iraqi mousetrap. A weapon of mouse destruction. Aha! Oh ho! That's an unlikely conversation in the 21st century. Eiger, eider. Going up to get down? Sad Diego. Cry me a Rivera. Or Sad Diego, Boo-hoo, California. Ski, gunshot. Shoes to kill. Hobo, boat. Tramp steamer. Vader, van. Will seats sit comfortably. There are few Star Wars fans in the house. Atom counter. A derogatory term for a physicist. Persia, marathon. Iran. I ran so far away. Abba, mantra. Take a chant on me. Costly, caviar. Roe versus wage. Lunar, ulna. Well, I knew the moon had a radius, but... Caribou Olympics. Reindeer games. Erudite Ursa. Smarter than the average bear. Near écru. Off beige. Papal gab. Pontification. Orc optimist. One for whom the Shire is half full. Okay, and finally, prism sentence. Now that's going to jail for committing a refraction. Thank you very much.